to Cooking with Franco. In today's episode, we're going to make something vegetarian because our good friend Sarah Carney asked me if I can make something vegetarian for her. So today we're going to make Portabella burgers. It's a very simple recipe. It doesn't require much. The ingredients for this dish are 4 Portabella caps. We're only going to use the caps. I've removed the stems. We're going to use a little bit of olive oil so that we can bathe the caps to prevent them from overcooking. 1 tomato, a few lettuce leaves, half a cup of mozzarella, shredded, 1 clove of garlic, 4 buns. I like to use onion buns. You don't have to use onion buns, but I like to use those. Also, we're going to use some spices, parsley, and oregano. Let's get cooking. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bathe the tops of the Portabella burgers with a little bit of olive oil. We'll take a little bit of olive oil, put it in a small bowl. I like to use a brush, dip it, just brush it right on the very top. This will prevent the mushrooms from overcooking. The next step is very simple. Spices. Put a little bit of the parsley right over them, and a little bit of oregano. At this point, I like to put a little bit more of the olive oil on there, just kind of dab a little bit more on there. The reason you want to dab it is so that you don't move too much of those spices. The olive oil will help the spices stick to the mushrooms. And now they're ready to go in the oven. I've set my oven to broil, and I'm going to put it on low. And I'll put the mushroom caps right on top of this little grill. What we'll do now is we'll put the mushroom caps right on top of here. And we'll toss that in the broiler. We'll leave that in there for just a few minutes, so we'll check on them, and once they're nice and soft, we'll take them out and we'll actually flip them around and put the mozzarella cheese right on top of it and toss them in there for a couple more minutes, set on high so that we can brown that mozzarella nice and cook it. Now we're going to turn the regular onion buns into garlic bread. We'll go ahead and move the caps. We use the olive oil from before. We'll add the garlic into it. Stir it up. And then just put some of the garlic in the oil right on top of there. The next step, we're going to put these in the oven to let them just crisp a tiny bit. They just need to be in there for a few minutes. While the mushrooms are cooking and the buns are toasting, we'll go ahead and chop up some tomatoes. We're going to go ahead and check on the mushrooms one more time. They're looking done, so we'll go ahead and flip them over. Now we'll put some mozzarella cheese on top of it. Spread it around nice and evenly. Now we're ready to put it in the broiler to just melt the cheese. We'll go ahead and check on our buns. Alright, they're not too brown, but they're nice and toasted. As you can see, the mushrooms are done, the cheese is melted. We'll go ahead and put those right on the bun. All we've got left now is to add the lettuce and the tomato. We'll go ahead and put the top back on. And they're ready to go on a plate. We are ready to serve them. You go ahead and put them on a plate. And buon appetito!